Complex News, it's 360 with Speedy Mormon. I'm him, and we have a very special guest in the building today. He is Brooklyn's very own Bobby Shmurda. Bobby, what's up, bro? How are you?
Ain't shit. What's up, baby?
What's up, bro? Good
How
to see you. First of all, you look great. You feel me?
Appreciate it.
You didn't waste no time bringing these brand new Cool Gray 11s out.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
In my 23s.
Yeah, and the GS9 chain is dancing right now. I'm
Appreciate it.
having a tough time seeing with all of this.
Yeah, shout out Benny, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So how's everything been, man? It's been a whirlwind couple months at this point for you since you've gotten out. You've come home, and it seems like you've been having fun. But what's the last few months been like for you?
It's been a mix of everything. It's been fun. It's been like scratching a bucket list off. You know, when you're in jail, you got a bunch of stuff on the bucket list you try to get off. So it's been scratching those off. It's been music. It's been working. It's been just the struggle, everything, in and out. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Yeah. What were some of those things on that bucket list? Some of those things that you couldn't wait to do?
You trying to give me trouble already?
Nah, I'm just curious.
We ain't even 10 minutes. You trying to give me trouble.
You can say the safe things on the bucket list. You know what I'm saying? What are some of the things that we're really excited to do?
Is the My High Club safe?
Of course it is. The My High Club is epic, bro. Yeah, okay. All right. That sounds like an amazing bucket list item, and I'm very happy that you were able to cross that off your list. Now, obviously, you were away for some time. 6 years in total, was it?
6 years and months.
6 years and some months. And crazy enough, I was actually in the courtroom while you were being indicted in 2014.
For real?
Yeah, I was there because we were covering the trial. We were hoping that things were going to go your way. And I remember watching you in that mode, and I remember watching Rowdy and, Rasha and everybody else who was there. And the energy that we saw in that courtroom was obviously very different from the Bobby that we know now. The fun Bobby, the happy, the jovial, it always seems like you walk in a room and you light the room up. And so from that time to now, has there been any growth in you? Are you still that same fun, young Bobby, or have you felt like you kind of had to grow up kind of fast?
I still have a lot of fun. People always telling me, they tell me I'm old, I don't need to be having fun. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm 27. What the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I still be having fun, but I think the fun that I be having nowadays, because social media blew up so much, you can't put it out there like that much. I don't think you're supposed to be, I can't be putting
everything out there.
Yeah, I'm saying I got to do close friends. I got that.
Heavy on the close friends.
Yeah, heavy on the close friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, of the time that you spent locked up, though, a good majority of that time was by yourself in the hole.
It was 85%. I was on 23 hour lockdown. Well, basically 24, because I ain't know, they try to make me go outside like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I just be like, all right, give me 1 hour rec. They be like, 1 hour rec, like, they do it like 5 a.m. to make sure I ain't go outside. So we bitch, damn, man.
So you would just skip it and just still stay in the room?
Hey, anybody get up 5 in the morning? It's cold as shit. I ain't gonna go out there. Be outside 5 in the morning.
Now, people always say, I can't even begin to imagine what type of mental toll that takes on you. And I imagine it's difficult. And people say, oh, I read or I work out or I do this. But when you're really in there for that many hours a day, what are you doing to try to pass the time? Are you just trying to sleep as much as possible? Like, what were you doing?
I stay in my mind a lot. So I don't let them trap my mind. I work out, I read, I write, and I talk. I talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just be in there chatting, shit like that, or I'm working out, and it make the day, I keep a schedule, make the day go by fast.
So you just be in there talking to yourself, having conversations?
No.
Talking to the other people. Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Nah. Yeah, to the other people, neighbors and shit like that. I work out, cook, fuck around. Write a love letter or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Love letter was crazy, like busting the pen all day.
Your pen's just running out of ink just
what? Light it up all day.
Now, unfortunately, you had to spend multiple birthdays in there. Because you were in there for so long, 6 years of your life passed, so at least 5 birthdays were spent in there. Do you remember what you did to celebrate those birthdays? Did you try to celebrate it all, or were you trying to just look past what those days were like?
My birthdays be like a blink of an eye in there. That shit just be like you wake up, everybody be like, yo, like they make cakes and shit like that. They make cakes out of all crazy shit. Somebody might give you some weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You heard they find it on the floor. We find it in the garbage. You don't know where the weed came from. Dropped out the sky. So niggas do shit like that on their birthdays in there.
Word. So now that you've been home, there's been a lot of things that are out now in our everyday life that weren't around before you went in. For example, Apple Music, Tidal, these things didn't exist before you went away. And so how has it been kind of not only learning about Apple Music and Tidal and things like that, but just kind of getting yourself acclimated to things that weren't around before you went away?
I was reading about it in jail.
Okay.
So when I was in jail, I used to read a lot of industry books about the industry. So I knew like a lot of streaming was starting to get popping. I know the streaming was going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Streaming. That's all motherfuckers is doing nowadays. So I knew, once I knew that shit was jumping, I seen all the other stuff started popping up, Tidal, this, that, and all. I'm like, oh. When I heard Jay bought that shit, I'm like, oh shit, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's up. So I'm just hearing all the new shit. I'm like, I gotta get on these shits when I get home.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you're reading up and trying to stay abreast of the news, but there can't be everything that you know about. So what is something that when you did come home, you were like, whoa, what is this? Or let me try to learn about what this is.
How to work the DM.
The DM?
Yes.
The DMs you didn't know how to do.
That shit still be confusing me right now.
Because Instagram was out in 2014, but
yeah,
DM
but
wasn't
No,
around,
DM was lit.
Okay.
DM was lit, but right now it got so much crazier. Like I got like 4 or 5 slots. I don't know what the fuck. People be like, yo, I just hit you in the downside. I can't see you, motherfucker.
There's primary, then there's general, then there's the requests. And
then there's top requests, and there's
right,
all requests,
requests.
and you got millions of people in there. You don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So some people would think that, yo, you naturally not hitting them back. And bitch be like, I ain't see your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what was the first meal that you ate when you came home? I saw you had a big pot of oxtail. Was that the first meal, or did you have something? I already know where that's going.
No, right.
Besides that,
Yeah, it tastes good. Yeah. Oh my God.
I know that meal probably was quite refreshing after
That's
spending.
the only thing I ain't.
You didn't have an appetite for many other things but that, I imagine.
Nah. I'm playing. Hey, my mom's made like oxtail, rice and peas. That shit was jumping. She made a whole bunch of shit. Then my uncle had like this big watermelon, like portrait of me. And shit was crazy too.
Was it as good as you imagined? Because I imagine eating
Which
prison
one?
food for so long.
Which one?
Well, which one was better, Bobby? Which one was better?
The bucket list.
The bucket list item was better. Now, we saw you leave on the jet. Quavo came and picked you up from the jet, and you recently told us that you joined the My High Club. Was it that
hold
soon?
on. Was he still with Speedy around this time?
He was not with Sweetie at this time.
You sure?
They were broken up already. The timeline already knew that. Did it happen that soon? Did you join the My High Club that soon? Right on that jet ride out of the prison?
Shmurda!
Oh, God. You ain't waste no time.
Nah, I can't waste no time.
Ain't got no time for sleep.
Nah, ain't no time. I can't play no games, baby. I didn't know they was coming last time. I didn't play no games.
You got to take advantage of the moment when it's there, when it presents itself. Now, something else that we saw you with was the Shmurda Kit, and it was this Louis Vuitton
Don't try to get me in trouble.
briefcase. Well, I'm not trying to get you in trouble because I didn't know what was a part of that kit. And a lot of people on the internet was like, oh, the Shmurda Kit looks so cool. Like, it's a Louis Vuitton briefcase,
Okay.
but nobody knows what was in the Shmurda Kit. So what are the contents of a Shmurda Kit?
It's for 18 and over.
Okay, it's an adult kit.
It's an adult kit. It helps marriages. You heard? It helps you keep girls. You want to wife? You gonna have to beat her off with a bat after you get that Shmurda Kit. It got adult things in it. You know what I mean? It's an adult kit. You know what I mean?
It was just like a welcome home kit?
No, it's an adult kit. I give them to my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? It got some whips, handcuffs,
Okay.
some vibrating panties and stuff like that.
Okay, so things that you can use with somebody that you're intimate with.
Help you keep your marriage, you heard?
Yeah, it helps keep things exciting, if you will. Now, Bobby, I love your energy, bro. This is what we missed, and we waited for this interview for a long time. So.
It's here all day. You know what it is? is that's I say everything PG-13 on social medias now. Like you do one thing, they be reporting you. So
Facts. But the close friends, you could get X-rated. You feel me? It don't gotta be PG-13 on there. The close friends, select the people you want to see.
So right now, I feel like I could be real with you. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's a fact. I mean, it's a New York connection. Feel me? I saw you at your lowest of lows, and now I see you at the highest of highs. You feel me? So I've been along for the ride. Now you kind of spoke about this on Twitter, but essentially $20 changed your entire life. $20 in 1 hour of time. Now there's a popular j.cole song where he says, keep grinding, your life could change in 1 year, but yours changed in 1 hour. How did $20 change Bobby Shmurda's life?
I got a studio session in Brownsville. And this is like, the Brownsville's like Brownsville, right? It's like, if people don't know Brownsville, that's the fields. It's like, you go down. So I had to go down in Brownsville, right across the street from the projects. And he paid $20 an hour. And I got a $20 an hour session, and I did the hot nigga. And it came out, and when I put it out, everybody kept going crazy. It's going crazy, like everywhere it's going crazy, and the shit just blew up. Off of just $20 in the. I'm talking about the booth is like, bro, the booth is like this small. I'm here like this, squished up. I'm in the booth like this, you know what I mean? Every time you move, you banging in the sun, so it's like.
Some people say that when they're recording a record, they know right away. Some people say you don't know right away. While you were in the booth right now, did you ever imagine that this is what would happen?
I felt it.
You knew?
You know when you feel it, it's different. You know when you can feel something? When I feel something, I know it's dead. And I kept telling them, like, yo, that's it. And they were like, yo, it's going crazy. But at the time, I get distracted quick sometimes when I was young. When I was young, I was quick to get distracted. And the thing was, the streets was distracting me from the music. So it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was putting music, but my bros, they kept me focused. They're like, yo, this it, bro. You gotta keep going with it.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes people don't do, like, you push it out and you don't chase it. Like, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Some people feel entitled, like sometimes the shit's supposed to just come to you. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So now while you were sitting or standing in that booth, something came over you and you were like, yo, this song is gonna change my life?
Now I said, this is the one. I didn't know it was gonna change my life.
But you knew it was the one for you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this shit is undeniable.
Damn, that's special. Now, how important would you say it is to have loyal people in your circle? And obviously, on the street side, it's important to have loyal people in your circle. But on the professional side, from what I understand, you have a close friend that was like, I believe in you so much, I'm gonna pay $150 for this video for you. Here, go get a fit for this video.
Yeah,
and they believe in you that much. How important is it to have people like that in your circle?
Very important, because they knew I could have paid for my own fit. I was selling crack. I was making like $2,000 a day, $1,000 a day, $400 a bad day, but I just didn't care about certain shit. Like, you couldn't, I was a person on the block, you come and tell me about something, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. Like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? You know what I mean? But they kept me on it. They was on it. Like, yo, we ain't hearing nothing. I'll buy you the outfit. I'll buy this and that. I'm like, y'all annoying, bro. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And the shit just went crazy after, bro.
Yeah.
It just went crazy.
So it wasn't even like a financial thing. Like, obviously you could have afforded to buy your own outfit.
But they
had they not really put
they
the
was
battery in
showing
your
me
back
like
to
they
do
was
that.
showing me like, listen, I put the own bread, bro. That's how much I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it. You know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And how often do you get to look back on those moments and be like, thank you, to Biggs or to whoever it was that put the bread up for you?
But when we in the parties, when we doing no close friends.
That's when you show your appreciation? Those are the moments that you show your appreciation to them?
Nah,
real.
but that's my dogs. They were my dogs since we were young, so long story short, that showed me that night, you know what I'm saying? That I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta take this rap shit serious. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, after that night, I came back, I was still doing the rap shit, but I was still in the streets. I'm still shooting up the streets. I'm still doing a bunch of dumb shit. I'm 19. I ain't got no sense like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm wild. I'm impulsive. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when the rap, when I started seeing the fans and all of this, and I'm like, damn, they support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I can make money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I started seeing how happy I make people. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta stick with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about this street money. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what's up in the street. I ain't worried about no street shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that would always be there if you ever needed to go back to it, but you had to capitalize on the moment.
And I went through that shit in jail too. Hell yeah.
What do you mean by that? You went through it in jail?
when I started thinking like, fuck this rap shit. I might just real estate, buy a bunch of bricks, this, that, when I first got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to like, after all the fucking fan mail, I said I gotta come back and do it for them.
Wow, so after you got locked up, you really contemplated stepping away from music?
Yeah.
Really?
I like, you gotta understand, growing up, I was like a businessman before anything. So that's what fucked me up a lot. That got me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. But you knew how to get to the bag. Businessman, know how to get to the money.
In the bad. You understand? And so now I know how to do it in a professional way though. Now I know how to be professional.
Clean,
with
and
it.
you don't have to watch your back about it because you know it's...
And then I learned so much that I'm like, damn, I wish I knew all the shit I know now.
Back then. Right. Now dropping that record was both a blessing and a curse because obviously it changed your life and now you get to take care of your family. But I think that kind of brought a light on you or maybe like a spotlight on you. And so then you kind of began getting targeted even more.
The cops that locked us up, they've been locking us up since I was like 12 years old.
Right.
Mind you, I got locked up when I was 20. They locked me up for 8 years. So I was like 2006, for crack, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had a relationship with these cops. I know these guys. You know,
Right.
these detectives, these is Brooklyn South. I knew them. You know what I'm saying? So when the rap, we was under investigation already. So me knowing we was under investigation already, once we was getting harassed and a whole bunch of shit, the rap was like an escape. Like I was just ready to get the fuck out the hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers when I was 12, they was putting me up on walls, pulling my pants down, going to my ass, backing the whole place down, doing a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like once you get the escape, you're gonna take time.
Advantage. Yeah. And I feel like that after you put that record out, they were like, all right, let's wrap them up now. And
Oh, they was on my ass. I thought when I put it out, they was gonna fall back. Like, you know what?
right.
He ain't fucking on my
making
streets.
clean music now, like just
Yeah,
clean
you know what I'm
money
saying?
now.
Like, he ain't on the streets. I know he's a big, I was a big influential in the street. I was the influencer. I was one of those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a shot caller. So when you one of those in the street, when you get off the street, I'm thinking they're gonna be like, all right.
Thank God he's out of
He
here.
out of here, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers start doing some things, start tripping. They flying out LA, Florida, taking pictures, flying. I'm like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers? Like, y'all not even FBI. Go sit down somewhere. Like,
You're supposed to be in Brooklyn South.
Yeah, like go sit down somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like they got more like, oh shit, these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now it was rumored, at least back in the day, that there was a remix to the record that featured French Montana and Drake. We heard that there was a remix to it.
Oh, nah.
But I was going to ask you if you had ever heard it.
Nah.
Okay, because the French one we've obviously heard.
Yeah. Drake that had been out.
Okay.
I fuck with Drake.
How come there hasn't been a Bobby and Drake record yet?
It's coming.
Is it?
It's coming.
Is it something that you guys have spoken about, or
It's coming.
is it something that you guys have already worked on?
Talked about.
Talked about. All right.
It's coming. It just schedule's got to be intact.
Okay.
I'm working on the album and the mixtape right now, so it's like you gotta know when people got loads of music out, and you just come home and you gotta catch up to them loads. So me, I got 30 cents in the stash, so it's like I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Catch up. So I still gotta get my work right
Copy.
before I run around.
Okay. But we will one day see a Bobby
oh hell
Shmurda
yeah,
and Drake record.
hell
together.
yeah, on the way.
Okay. I love that.
I fuck with Drake.
Now, there's another record I want to talk about that's one of the most influential songs in New York hip hop of the last 10 years, and that's Computers. Computers is far and away one of the most iconic records.
That shit's a movie.
Yeah, that I've seen out of the city in a very long time. And there's so many iconic moments and videos that have come from that. But there's a line on it that everybody loves, and it's Think That I'm Tom Cruise. I'm wondering, have you ever gotten a chance to meet Tom Cruise? Have you ever spoke to Tom Cruise?
No.
Never. After such a big record, I would have thought that Tom Cruise would reach out or hit you up, but never?
Not yet.
Damn.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna run into him. Not yet.
Years ago, you tweeted at him, and he tweeted back.
Yeah, that was like when 2014, right?
Yeah, it was many, many years ago. You tweeted at him, but I
Right.
thought by now you guys would have connected.
Not yet.
Damn.
Not
That
yet.
would've been,
On his way.
That would have been a very
Tell
special
him you
moment.
gotta just cast me in the next Mission Impossible too. No, I'm the next in Mission Impossible.
You could definitely do your own stunts because we know that you're very mobile. You move a lot. You feel me?
You gotta see me with that thing too. Ooh.
There's another video, and again, you may not have seen it, but there's this viral kid. His name is Elite Life KD, and he reenacted your video, or just made his own version of it, where he slid across the hood of a car while shooting a basketball into a basketball hoop.
Now you gotta show me it.
And then he said, I think that I'm Tom Cruise, and he had powder all over his face. Have you ever seen this video? Okay, when we wrap, I'll show you. There's another viral video of computers of a bunch of people at what looks like a Christmas party, and they're all wearing like pajamas, Christmas pajamas. Have you ever seen that video? Bro, there's so many viral videos.
So much videos they be sending me, and like it's too much to catch up. And when I be in the inbox, what the fuck? They motherfuckers was crazy.
I'll show you when we wrap. I'll show you some of the videos so you can see. There's a very iconic picture of you and Rihanna, and you guys are both going like this. Do you remember this picture?
I can't forget that picture.
What do you remember then about that moment? Like, where were you and what happened? How did that happen? How did that link up happen?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the club. I don't know what club we was in. We was in a club, somebody told me, yo, Riri downstairs, they want to meet you. I'm like, well, all right, Riri downstairs. I ran downstairs, came, checked up, took a picture. And that's when the time I was just coming into the game. So when I'm just coming into the game, I was wild. You know what I'm saying? I walk around with clubs with stuff on me and shit. So you know what I mean? I'm up in a section. I'm like, you know what? We get up out of here. Too much security around this bitch.
Yeah.
So I came talk to her for a little. She's like, yo, how I feel being in the game. Cause she West Indian, so I know she come from the struggle too.
Yeah.
So she know, you know what I'm saying? She like how I feel. I'm like, oh, this shit felt crazy. She's one of the first ones that gave me that conversation.
Word. Was it crazy to you to think that so early on in your career, somebody like Rihanna even knew who you were at that time?
Kinda. Yeah.
Because she's like this super A-list international icon, and she's
So
tapped in enough.
When I was like 19, I'm like, Riri? I'm like, yeah, definitely. Hell yeah.
Crazy for Rihanna to know who you are from.
I'm from the hood, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, they're like, when I was meeting a whole bunch of people, like, Will, Jimmy Fallon, all of them, it was fucking my head up. I'm like, damn.
Did you have those moments like, bro, I can't believe?
And I'm like, I was just selling crack and brushing my teeth on the corner. With
And
guns
now-
on me.
And now, who was another person that you had one of those moments where you're like, damn, I can't believe this?
Man, Jay, I be playing my music for Jay
Yeah.
sometimes. Or fucking, I think everybody, really.
Now that you signed to Roc Nation, you sat down with Mano on his podcast, and you told Mano that you and Jay had gotten on the phone. When you have a conversation with Jay on the phone, what conversations do you guys have?
Tell me keep going, keep pushing. Tell me don't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure he show like love. He like a big bro, you know what I'm saying? Show love, tell me which one's like, yo, I like this one. This one gotta go after which, this, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have some new music coming out. But on that podcast with Mano, you were naming who you had music coming out with, 4-2 Doug and Meek and Quavo, and we'll speak about that in a second. But I think you have a Latin record I've heard rumblings about with J Balvin.
Yeah.
But you also said Jay. Did you mean J Balvin or did you mean Jay-Z?
Oh, no, Jay, what you mean, on the feature?
Yeah.
No, J Balvin.
J Balvin, okay. Is there ever, do you think, a chance that you and Jay-Z will get a record together?
I'm on his ass. Next time I see him, be on his ass.
You haven't asked him for a record yet?
Not yet.
You got to capitalize. You Roc Nation family,
Not yet. I'll be on his ass, though.
I can't wait to hear it. Now talk to me about the new record coming out. It's called
Shmoney.
It's called Shmoney. It's with Rowdy and Quavo.
Brothers.
And that's the new single coming off of.
Shmigo Gang, Big Shmigo Gang.
Is it a single coming off of the album?
It's coming off the album.
But before the album, there's a tape?
A mixtape we're gonna release.
So talk to us about this single that we can expect. What is it looking like?
It's everything. Like, it's Shmoney. It's worldwide. It's about everything. It's about, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you about struggles. They're gonna tell you about getting that bag. It's like energy. It's a feel good song. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel good in the club. You know, in the club, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I can say ass.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ass everywhere. It's gonna be ass everywhere. It's a feel good song. As soon as you get paid from a paycheck, you wanna play that shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you working out, you wanna play that shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you tear some ass up, you wanna play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the celebratory song.
As soon as you out there hustling, they wanna play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's everything. It's about hustling, making some money, just it's about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting to it.
Now, if I'm being honest, Bobby, I got to be honest with you for a second. People are looking forward to this record, but with some of the other releases that you've had, like Splash and Cartier Lens, some people on the internet have been disappointed with the music that you've released.
I felt because they probably disappointed because why I say it wasn't no marketing behind them. They wasn't planned and strategized. Like, they were just thrown out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when there's no marketing behind it, you know it ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Does it?
I think it wasn't promoted right. It wasn't promoted right. If it was promoted better,
Then it could have had a
way better effect.
Do you feel like it bothers you when people say maybe they're not connecting with your music as much?
No. People always gonna say something. When I was young, people would saying shit to me, so I was a kid. I don't pay attention to what people say. Girls just say I was ugly, then next week she telling other girls that, yo, it won't be his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I was always one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like this new one, Shmoney, could be the one that would remind people?
It's Mark. Yeah, I got everything
what?
right. I got everything right on in there.
So this is gonna feel like a record from 2014, Bobby.
You know, it's gonna feel like a 2022 Bobby. Fuck a 2014 Bobby. Fuck the past. It's gonna feel like the future around me, Bobby.
But will it?
Because Bobby grows. That's the thing. What people got to know about me, I grow, I advance all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't stay in one place.
Okay, fair. And so there's been a connection with you and the Migos for years now. Shmigo is what we've heard for such a long time. What is it about the Migos, you know, Takeoff, Offset, and Quavo that you kind of connect with, and why have you guys kind of grown to be close like this?
They from the streets, and let me tell you one thing about being from the streets and getting in the industry. The thing about being from the streets and getting in the industry is always a test when you get in the industry with certain shit to see, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they was tested, but when I got locked up and I see how industry niggas act, you know what I'm saying? They stood in touch. Every year. I can't say I ain't talked to one of them. Every year they stood in touch.
Are you able to tell when, because obviously a lot of people put on a facade or a front like they're from the streets.
That's so crack.
Right. We know that you're from the streets.
No. When you so crack, you gotta know I'm a hustler. That means I had crackheads try to play all types of tricks. I can tell people from the game, but I just be there like, all right, cool.
Like, you know how to read people is what you're saying. Now, there are a lot of people who act like they're from the streets and make the audience think that they're from the streets, but they're not.
The audience gonna know from the people from the streets. A person from the streets, first of all, when you come from the streets, it's two different things coming from the streets. You could come from the streets and just lived on the block and do a damn thing for the hood. You know what I'm saying? You just be sitting on your porch or just sitting there, or we send you to the store, like, calm down, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't in the streets, we in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. A motherfucker, you can see the difference from a person that was in the streets, ducking and dodging bullets and shooting and doing this and all that, and running for their life every day and this and that, and going through that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't want to be saying up here acting stupid again. I'm not trying to go like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring niggas out. I'm from the streets. You know how it goes? A lot of people that it goes like, boom, you could get an artist, and sometimes people make music. Music is good. See, I listen to all types of music. I listen to pop, I listen to R&B. I don't have like those ears where I gotta listen to him because he has to be a gangster or not.
Right.
I know some of these people are not gangsters, but they probably just tell a good story off their brother life.
Right.
Or because they lived around us a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the audience gotta understand.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Because you making these, when you do that, you make these artists feel like they got to do that, and then now they want to tow guns, and now they want to do this and that, and that's not true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to come out that lifestyle to try to go back?
That's what I was gonna say. So it kind of feels backwards. Sometimes we find artists that don't actually come from that lifestyle, and then they make it, and then now they kind of revert back to like
They
trying to be gangster.
You know, it's like, I look at that shit like when we was in like elementary or some shit like junior high school. I be looking at these grown ass niggas like they in elementary or junior high school, up on the internet screaming at each other and yelling and shit. I'm like, these day room niggas. Like,
Day room?
Day room. Like, straight, oh my God. Like, move.
Yeah.
You feel me? Right or wrong, no?
No, that's a fact. And so how do you kind of differentiate who you spend your time with and who you have your loyalty to in the industry?
See, I got personal relationships in the industry and I got industry relationships. Like, it's like business, you know what I'm saying? I like people's music. Doesn't mean I gotta be around their personality or this and that. Or that. And like, that's what people gotta understand. It's not always, yo, if I don't fuck with this motherfucker, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You ain't gotta do shit like that. It ain't about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, I listen to plenty of people's music. I don't know their personality. Like a lot of my favorite artists, I don't know personality. I listen to Weeknd, I do not know his personality. I love the Weeknd's music.
But
I
have you ever
don't
met
know his
The Weeknd?
personality.
Have you met him before?
No.
Never
But
met
I
him.
don't know his personality.
But you can still appreciate somebody's art.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
without-
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because when they do that, they subject these people to start not being themselves now.
Right.
And ain't nobody about to have me not be myself. I've been myself since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to not have me be myself. They kiss my ass and go the other way. Fuck you talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's
Right.
it, yeah.
Something that you said that I thought was interesting. You said that you're battling an addiction right now. You said that you're battling a sex addiction. Now, when you say that you
are you okay?
when you say that you're battling an addiction, how much of that is you just joking around, or do you really feel like you really have to battle this addiction?
I think it's like you know, it's always 10% truth in the joke, right?
Right. There's always a little bit of truth in the joke, they say.
It's me. But no, I think I had to get myself together like last month. I ain't gonna lie, I was wilding. I'm like, you know what? It's too much girls. It's too much emotions. It's too much this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be trying to play all you want and play bachelor all you want. These bitches ain't having it. You heard?
Right.
You start doing stuff to them, they not with it. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
We ain't signed up for this.
They're gonna start catching feelings if you really
and this is
doing your job.
And this, no, you don't have to do. I say, no, we said this and that. This was the rules. You told me we signed up for this. Rules change. Motherfucker, come here. Hold on, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get yourself in these problems.
Right.
So now you guys just start being easy with girls because you start seeing the pattern of it, and you say, you know what? It's not me. Sometimes people catch feelings.
Right.
You running around and you gonna fuck with the wrong person, and that's gonna be ass.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your motherfucking
So you
ass.
said about last month is when you had to start making
I had to
changes.
stop.
What type of changes did you make?
I started working out more.
More? You already been working
I
out.
started working out even more, yeah. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I might get up and do 100 push-ups.
Instead of
Hey, looking at the phone. I had to work in the morning. You leave me alone.
you just watching the phone ring and then just doing what you got to do.
Yeah, because it starts becoming a problem. You know, these motherfuckers is crazy outside, and you can't be playing with people.
Yeah.
They can tell you all the month that, oh, I ain't tripping. It ain't even that serious. And after a while, he starts trying to fight you for the littlest shit. You heard?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I about to get the water. You heard? Shit like that. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, let me stop playing with these people kids.
So you've been focused.
I've been focusing up more.
Okay. I mean, look, I think that everybody can agree that we love to watch you have fun. And so if your type of fun is doing things like joining the My High Club, I feel like everybody encourages that. Everybody says, Bobby, go ahead. You feel me? Like, do what you do.
Yeah.
Do you have other major things on your bucket list that you haven't crossed off yet?
No, yes.
Like what? What else you got on there?
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
5.
Tear something up on there.
Okay, what? So My High Club you've done. We got the check mark. Eiffel Tower would be
Mount
epic.
Rushmore too.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking at the presidents and
You know what I'm saying?
doing what you need to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Any
Maybe
other-
leave my, you know what I'm saying? Leave my, you know what I'm saying? That's how I step on it.
Do you have any other major landmarks that you'd like to cross off the list? Mount Rushmore, we got the Eiffel Tower.
Africa.
Africa. Just anywhere on the whole continent of Africa?
Egypt.
Egypt. Pyramids, perhaps?
Oh.
In the pyramids or looking at the pyramids?
Hands on the wall.
Hands on the pyramid? Like on the slanted pyramid? Bobby, I think that this would be epic. And I heard you say, I think it was the punch.
That's the problems I have in my head, you heard? That I keep getting ideas and stuff. I'll be like, you know what, girl, you better get your ass. I gotta work.
The album is called Ready to Live.
Ready to live. Ready
Not
to live.
Ready to Die.
Ready to live. These motherfuckers out here tripping. I'm ready to live, Pippin.
Yeah.
You know what
Ready
I'm
to
saying?
Die is the name of a very iconic album from another Brooklyn artist, but yours is Ready to Live. Why did you decide to call it that?
Because I see what's going on outside nowadays. Like, I feel like people don't appreciate that no more. It be like that's the shit that be fucking my head up with these motherfuckers. Well, don't fuck my head up because I know that. You know what I'm saying? We know that. You know that. I feel like the fans don't know. When I say ready to live, like these rappers is becoming rappers and they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you want to go on a yacht or go perform or something, talking about drills and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand this is what we come up from, this is what we did. It's nothing to talk about our life because sometimes we got to get that pain so people in the streets can understand. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker from in the streets going to understand me when I talk because I did it. I've been there. I stood on top. I know. I did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did jails. I did all that. I know. So it's like I speak the pain for them to relate to me and then I can tell them about, yo, bro,
But
let's
this
go
is
live life. Let's go
right,
live life.
Let's get on a jet.
Let's have fun.
Right, let's do
you know what I'm
this.
saying?
Let's
It's
do
going to
that.
party when you in a party. Because when I used to listen to music in a party, I want to listen to some shit. I don't want to be in a party with my gun like this on the wall, like I'm about to fire on something.
Right.
I want to be in a party smiling,
having a good time,
happy. You know
dancing.
what I'm saying? Like, the
Yeah.
fuck I look like? I mean, I'm in a party like this. Fuck I go to a party for?
Most times you go to the club today, you see people just standing on the couch, everybody like this.
I'm not with it. You better get your dumb ass away from me. Nigga. I'm over. I'm smiling. You ain't about to have me up here like I'm a prisoner up in the shit. Fuck now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to smile, shake my own son. Some they shaking ass, I'm shaking. You know what I'm saying? They popping, I'm slanging. So what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bobby, they say that you have a documentary that you're working on or that will one day be coming out. What can you tell us about the documentary?
Documentary is gonna be all the stories, you know, on the whole life. Like it's too much stories. You know what I'm saying? It's like I tell you this right now. I just came home, 10 months ago, whatever.
Less, but something like that. I think it's
right?
like,
Boom. The story starts when I was 5 years old, 6 years old. Well, I still know my first grade teachers and my second grade teachers, and one of my co-deans that got 50 to life. We got expelled together when we was in first grade. So
who is this, A-Rod?
yeah, so you know it goes back from we've been getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So we went through everything. Every motherfucking thing.
And how honest is it gonna get in this documentary? Are you really gonna tell like the real?
The real's gonna be told. The real, like my daycare teacher's gonna be up there. The juvenile staff, jail, COs.
You gonna have Mama R in there?
You know my mom. How you know my mom?
I do my research.
My mom slapped the shit out of me last time I seen her.
Did she actually?
I came for this case. Actually, for the case I just came up from when they locked us up. They sent me to the Ford building, and the Ford building is adolescents for Rikers Island. And when I got there, I was Bobby Shmurda this time. And then when I got to the building, they like, yo, Mama R looking for you. She's a CO that she don't play. She wants you out. Like she cares. And if she care about you, she gonna be on your ass. She used to tell me back when I was like 16, back in 2011 and 2010 and all that shit. I mean, she's like, yo, I'm be coming back up in here. You got a lot of talent. You always fighting and shit, but I don't know. People always like older people always liked me and some shit like. You know what I'm saying? They said like, you got a lot of talent. You got too much talent to be doing what you be doing. You know what I'm saying? So when I got back in trouble, when I came back, I'm like, oh my God, I ain't seen since I was 16. You know what I'm saying? She slapped the shit out of me when she said, yo, bah! I said, Mama, it's not my fault they put guns on me. She stopped me. She said, did I tell you stay out here? You got a career now? She started going over me. Like, you got a career? My grandsons and them listening to you. What the hell wrong with you? I'm like, yo, when I get out, I ain't coming back though. I told her that this time.
And do you mean that? Are you home for good?
I'm going I was 12, man. I can't do that shit no more.
It's over.
Out of here. Hell no, yeah, it's good. You niggas tripping. Get ahead with that shit.
Bobby, a lot of people want to see you home now for good. Can we have faith and confidence that this is it?
Hell yeah.
The streets is behind.
I got security now, yeah?
Yeah, they handle the business for you. You don't have to
yeah.
get your hands dirty. Your security will do it for you. Lastly, I guess, what can we expect from Bobby Shmurda? We've got this new single called Shmurda coming out. You have an album coming out.
We got a tape coming out with couple of artists that I'm signing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some new young boys coming out of Brooklyn.
Okay.
And you know me and Rowdy going crazy on that bitch. So we just introducing like the hood. We gonna drop this annual thing. We dropping something from the hood every year. You know what I'm saying? From the town, from the home team. We'll give you a home team tape every year.
I love that. And when can we expect the album? In the new year?
Yes.
Okay.
Just to jump it off early. First quarter.
Quarter one. And I imagine that's the album where we'll see the features like, 42 Doug and
The
Meek.
Baby, Meek.
People have been waiting for a Bobby Meek
Oh,
record.
that shit, I see the Shmurda one coming out. Oh, that shit's crazy. That's my brothers. Rowdy and Quave, that's my brother. And then Meek and Rowdy on the next one. Oh God. Woo!
You, Meek, and Rowdy on the record.
Woo!
It's one of them ones.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
We ready for it, Bobby. We ready. Bobby, I appreciate you, bro. Be well, be safe, and stay out of trouble, all right?
All right.
Thank you, bro. Love.
Gang.